Today we're going to make a simple and delicious garlic herb butter rump roast. Alright, let's get started over here. What we have done here, we've got a 3-pound rump roast, and we've let that sit out for at least 30 minutes. We want that to get to some room temperature. You hear our bell going off. We have preheated our oven to 450 degrees. I have half a cup of butter over here. This half a cup of butter is softened. We've let it sit out for just a little while. I'm going to stick that into a blender. We're also going to add to that, put that down. Alright. To that, we're also going to add 2½ teaspoons of minced garlic. We're going to add, we got some sage here. We're just going to add roughly half a sprig of sage. And we got some fresh thyme here. We're going to put, I'm sorry, this is rosemary. We're going to put half a sprig of rosemary in there. And over here in the corner, we've taken 2 medium-sized onions and we have quartered them and peeled them. We're going to take one of those and stick it in with our butter. We're going to put our, and we're just going to blend this all together. Alright, we've got that blended in our bowl here, or it's our baking dish here. We're going to take the rest of our onions and place them around the edges. They're going to cook in with our beef. We're going to take our beef, stick it in the center. Take our compound butter mixture. You have some little chunks of onion left over in that, and that is perfectly okay. We'll take that butter mixture and we're just going to really press that into our beef there. Now this butter will also, of course as it melts, go to the bottom of our baking dish and give our onions some nice flavor. Now we're going to stick this in the oven at 450 degrees and we're going to bake it for 15 minutes. Alright, you know my brain apparently isn't working. What I did forget to do is I forgot to salt. I'm going to salt my beef. We're going to put a little bit of pepper on top. You want to do this to taste. I'm just going to put that on the edges a little bit. Alright, now we're going to stick this in the oven for 15 minutes at 450 degrees. Timer just went off. It's been 15 minutes. Now we're going to reduce our heat to 325 degrees. And now we're going to cook it for another 45 minutes to 1 hour. You want your minimum temperature to be 135 degrees to give it a nice medium rare. We like ours a little bit more well done, so we're going to cook it just a little bit longer. We've been using a meat thermometer to get the exact temperature that we're wanting. Great little investment. On Amazon, we're going to take our meat out. And look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? We're now going to let that sit for 20 minutes in its own juices. And then as it sits, it's going to help bring these juices back into the steak. And then we're going to carve it and we're going to enjoy it on some wonderful tacos.